Well, Josh said to the manager, highs and lows. We went on a high after Tuesday night's game, but the downer this afternoon, losing by the same scoreline. What's the view in the dressing room of the game?
A lot of disappointment. You know, it's a hard one at the minute. Obviously, we're performing well in the cup that we've got going at the minute, and then when it gets to Saturday in games where we're setting up and we feel like we should be at home and winning games at home, especially, it's obviously not quite fooling. I think 1-0's not. I think it's quite flattering. I think maybe at best a draw, but to be honest, I thought we were probably the better team on the day in terms of chances created and stuff. Maybe I was watching a different game, I'm not sure, but for that their only spell was really the time when they scored their goal. So the dressing room's a bit flat at the minute. I think obviously we need to pick ourselves up and go again, because we've got now four really proper tough games. Obviously Swindon's the next one, then Accrington away. They're not going to be easy games, and we've got to get ourselves out of the rut, whether it's we rustle up a 1-0 win and build from there. But you know, the boys are a bit flat in a minute, but I'm sure come Monday, get a good week of training, we'll be fine again come Saturday.
Must have been a good mood going into the game after Tuesday night's game. Was there ever a feeling on the pitch today that, hang on, this isn't quite working out, it wasn't meant to be like this?
No, I don't think so. I think they had a system, they played a certain way. You know, in the first half we might have got something maybe slightly wrong, but even so, you know, they weren't really creating an unbelievable chance where you had to stand back and go, whoa, hold on a minute. I think that there was bits where we could have been better in the first half, but then they were quickly, you know, sorted out. Half time, we came out straight out of the blocks second half, and I thought for at least 10 to 15 minutes we were on top. Then they had their spell and grabbed their goal, and then sort of just looked a bit deflated around the pitch everywhere. Again, it's a bit of a hard one for me to comment on. So I think that the boys, the way we've been playing, I think we've been excellent. I just think the scores haven't quite gone our way. But in terms of performances, I feel like we perform well up to a certain point, and then sort of, whether it's tired minds, tired legs, whatever it may be, just as a collective, we sort of just shut down. So it's something for us to work on.
And a frustrating last 20 minutes, putting on a reasonable amount of pressure, but the ball not just falling in the area.
Yeah, again, like I said, it's been one of those ones where we've been performing, we've not sort of got those goals. You know, we're sort of on a drought in terms of our attackers, including myself, scoring goals. Like obviously we won the other day, but again, I think we played really well, but the goal sort of just came from a goal kick, kind of out of nowhere. You know, H just won a great flick on, and then obviously I've got round for Aiden to score, but again, it's performances without the result. It's happened again today, I think.
And you've got a week now of training before, as you said, a difficult trip to Swindon next week, but a good chance to put things right.
Yeah, I mean, I said at the beginning, Swindon's going to be a hard game, but the boys we'll be right up for it. We need to get ourselves under, you know, have today, reflect, tomorrow reflect, and then Monday come in firing straight at it, ready to go again, because, you know, we can't stop here and think that this is it. We're 6 games in, we've got another 40, is that right? 40 games? Anything can happen. It's happened to Stockport beginning of last year, and they ended up going all the way to the playoffs. So sooner rather than later, but to be honest, I still think we'll be fine.
And we spoke to you the day you signed over at Harlington. A couple of months on now, have you found the club and settling in?
Again, the boys have been great. I've loved it here. The gaffers brought me in here to play how I want to play, and that's exactly what I've been doing. I think a lot of the fans will be able to say that I've come in and had an input attacking wise in terms of getting at defenders, getting crosses in the box, shots off. Obviously I'm still waiting for my first goal and waiting to open the account, and that will come.
You can count the flashing header at Havant, it'll be in the records.
We'll wait for my league account to get open, but you know, to be honest, I'm just trying to make sure. I mean, I haven't played consistently until I've come here, so I'm just trying to make sure that I keep my body right and keep myself healthy to make sure that I can be out, you know, every Tuesday and Saturday. I'd like to, you know, keep performing to the point where I become a big part of this team, whether that happens sooner again or later. But it's one of those ones where the boys are great. They've helped me settle in and straight like a duck in water, and hopefully, you know, we can sort of turn it around as soon as possible.
Josh, we really appreciate you coming out today. Thanks very much for talking to us, and we'll catch you after a decent win as well.
Brilliant.
Cheers. Thank you.